Hi Virgo, welcome to your When the X Returns reading for 19. Everything you need to know about this reading, as per usual, is in the description box below. Oh, gotta turn that down. And the recommend a reader shout outs go to, all right, hold on a minute, Ignatius Wallace, Tree of Life, and Tarot by Tess. So much love and support to them, and I will have their links in the description box below so you can check them out and hopefully like and subscribe if you like what they have to offer. All right, this is for Virgo. That flew out. Someone watching and waiting. Someone kind of, it feels like you're cordial online, or there's this sort of cordiality, like you're kind of swimming around each other online, but you two have had some kind of falling out. Well, obviously it's an X. Okay. Watching and waiting. There's maybe spying, like that sort of passive watching. It's like passive active watching, where it's like you're, okay, this came out. Where you're kind of keeping tabs on each other. This could also be very stilted or just purely functional business-like communication, as little as possible, regarding a marriage that is in transition, shall we say. And this could be just having a complete departure of faith and stability and all the things that you held dear. It's like everything's upside down right now. You don't know what to do, and it could be a combination of all three of that. But let's see what I had to do glasses here. Hold on a second. All right, let's see what the reading has to say here. All right. Interesting. Page of Swords and the Hierophant. So this is like a lack of faith, lack of feeling kind of cut off and set adrift, perhaps. Things not being stable, things being in transition. All right, what else for Virgo? Here we go. Virgo. Eight of Wands. Rapid communication, rapid movement, moving away. Feels like unexpected incoming news, though, or incoming communication. Ow. Okay, so that's unexpected. I mean, truly, especially if we're going by, the fact that you two have been kind of watching, or maybe you're still, maybe with that Page of Swords and the Hierophant, maybe it was that you were still you're talking very slowly and starting to address the issues in the marriage, starting to rebuild, or at least talk about things being solid again, because we've got the reconciliation card here. Sorry, there's like this big huge smudge on the lens and I can't get it. Helps if you have a clean cloth. Yeah, okay, sorry. Just had to gild the lily. I might have a cat come down with some, boxers or something. All right, okay, that should be an issue anymore. Okay, so we have the Judgment here. We have Four of Swords, Five of Wands, and Knight of Swords. So both of these are about unexpected communication. You can't see that. Perhaps I do it like this. Here we go. So we have the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords here. And this is about unexpected communication. Sorry, where are we? Unexpected communication. So I think this is after there's been kind of this sort of reprieve from conflict, or there has been this reprieve, and then out of the blue, there's all this conflict, and there's this kind of this chaos, and we've got to work things out, and it's all about doing something unexpected or receiving unexpected communication, and it kind of throws things into a tizzy. And I think you're just equally shocked to hear that this person wants you back in their life in whatever capacity you'd allow. This is about a karmic connection. It will be your choice, though. It seems like the decision has kind of has been made, but there's been no forward movement, and maybe this is a last-ditch effort to try and salvage or work things out. That's what it feels like. Come on, Viewfinder. Okay. We got the Fool, Three of Wands, King of Wands. No, it's not. Yes, the King of Pentacles, sorry. And the Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, so we got two pages. That is disquiet. Fun. Neat. Wow. You two are hashing it out. You two are hashing it out. That's what this is. It's clearing the air, hashing it out. What are we going to do? This person is not ready to quit you yet, but they don't know how to move forward. So what's this Fool about? This Fool. Didn't we have the Three of Wands here somewhere else? No, we did not. All right, Three of Wands. Yes, we did right here. Three of Wands. Could be distance involved here. Could be distance. So we've got them. Okay, hold on a minute. We got the Three of Wands and the Fool. What's this King of Pentacles about? King of Pentacles. Was this about distance? Is that what this was? This is about distance and you two just not being able to be physically near each other. We got the Page of Pentacles again. So Virgo, this person probably was offering very little, even though they had a lot more. There's the issue of things being giving what you were capable of giving. Like you had, either you or the person had all this to give or offer, but there was this withholding of it. It was offers less than desirable. So it was a secure relationship, but you two weren't interacting much. You two were kind of, it had the potential for security, but it kind of was non-existent. It doesn't feel like this person is blaming you. Typically what I see is there's a whole lot of anger and blame, but I don't think this is Virgo right here, by the way. I don't think they blame. I think it was just kind of an inevitability. Like, look, there's all this potential, but there's not a whole heck of a lot being offered or to go on right now. We're kind of doing this whole waiting and seeing. I mean, we got waiting and seeing, waiting and seeing. Where's the other page of Wands? Wasn't there a Page of Wands here? Waiting and seeing. Well, this is a little more than that, but I mean, the pages here, it's like there's that potential, and with the Three of Wands here and the Fool, I think it's like, as soon as we move closer to each other, we can have this new beginning. What's this Three of Wands down here? Look at that. So we got the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, repeater cards. So the issue surrounds, right now, this is all we can offer each other. But if we move closer, if we make the decision to, move towards each other, and this is almost saying, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's move forward. So what's this Three of Wands about? This Three of Wands about for Virgo? Yeah, no, they're not. Okay. They're still waiting on you. This is all about you and what we are going to do. Because if this is it, tell me this is it. But I'm in limbo, and I need to know what you want to do, because I feel like we could make this work. We could have a shot at this, but I want to know, this is somebody that you are karmically tied, and they want to know, look, do we have a chance or not? Because I got to know. It's driving me nuts, and I feel like we'd have a shot if we were in close proximity. But if you don't want that, then tell me now, because I am ready to move closer to you or to do what it takes at this point now if you say yes. This is not somebody that's chomping at the bit. Rather, they want to know what you want. And if so, then yes. But if you don't want it, then they don't want it either, which is actually quite peculiar. I'm used to the black or white. What's this? Not peculiar, just different. What's this Page of Wands? What's that Page of Wands about? So they're being tentative. What's this Page of Pentacles about? So there's still this connection, and it's largely distance related, and they're not able to... See, there it is. They're wanting to transition to healthier waters because this distance between you is holding you both back, or is holding them back at least. They cannot move forward. They see you as intricately connected, if not integral, to their future, but it's going to depend on you and what you want. They are ready, but only if you want to, and they're being tentative right now. It feels like they need to kind of choose their words carefully or make certain careful decisions based on this sort of budding, beginning communication, quite possibly out of the blue. It could be that you're in talks about moving, but they feel like they need to, I don't want to say take it slow, but they're being careful with their communication. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Page of Pentacles. So this is, all right. This has great potential if you want to, and you're probably like, you're crazy, and you want to punch me in the throat. Maybe this isn't the reading for you, because this one right here, it looks like things ended because of distance primarily. It was not the right time or place, but you two have stayed in contact, or at least on each other's minds. There's been that tentative reaching out from time to time. And then out of the blue, you get this communication about, I've had enough time to think about it. My world is not right without you. However, I have learned to live without you, so tell me now if this isn't going to work for you. But if it is, I will be on the next plane. I do want this, but I only want it if you do. I don't want to spook you. I don't want to upset your life. But I feel like we've gone as far as we can go with the distance between us without, or if this isn't about distance, it's like, look, either we're calling it what it is or we're not doing this, but I can't do this in between anymore. And this is saying that there is great potential for a very nurturing relationship, that you two are taking it slow, and slow and steady wins the race. Awesome. But because it looks like you kind of got a history here anyway, that you've known this person in this capacity before. So this isn't just some kind of secret admirer out of the blue. But this person, Virgo, it's almost like they could go either way. They want this, but they're not going to want it if you don't want it. They can't quit you, and it's come to the point where they need to know, like, this is your, we either got to get off the pot, or I need to grieve and get over this. But I really think we have a shot here. We got the Empress here. So, yeah. What else for Virgo? Information, please. Snapshot. Snapshot for Virgo. All right. I'm just, right. Okay, look at, stop it. That's the Moon card and the Man card, which is just a significant other card. So this is major feelings and even intuitively connected to somebody, psychically connected to somebody, but just feelings are highlighted right now. This is major feelings of attraction, affection, romance, chemistry. This could be a very emotional time right now with your significant other. Just saying, emotions might be on running on high right now. What does Virgo need to know? What do you need to know? But this we've got 2 6s here, no less. But this is all about them wanting to, crap or get off the pot. It's like, this is holding us back. We either need to move forward together to a healthier place, or I have to move on to be healthy, but I can't keep doing this. It's driving me nuts. I want this. Do you want this? If you do, let's do it. They're waiting on you for that new beginning. Waiting on you for that new beginning. What's this? All right. Virgo 2. So, this is the... All right, so when it's like this, I'm going to try like this. This is the wheel reversed. Two of Pentacles. This person is not able to find closure. They are not letting this ending they're not letting this ending stand. They're not ready to throw in the towel. They're reviewing the past. They want to make some different choices. They might feel a certain way. They just can't let it go. It's like maybe logic is telling them one thing, but they're like, you know what? We can make it work if this, that, and the other. They don't want to let the ending stand between you two. And they do want, they feel like they didn't get their due, in the sense that, like, you know what? It ended too soon. Like, we deserve another shot. We need to figure out a different way. We need to work this out. They do want it. They're going to be choosing their words carefully, though, just so you know. But there's a whole lot going on behind this. All good things, but they really do want their... Look at this. We got the 3 of Swords here. They're not over this. We got the World reversed and the 3 of Swords. They're not over this. They don't want to let the ending stand. I don't feel like this is anything stalkery, but this is... this is... They don't want it to end here. It's like they feel like they didn't get their fair shot, or that you two didn't do... It's almost like, it's just like it's over too soon. You two didn't get the full benefit of each other. You didn't hardly even have a chance because of either distance or job, or something got in between you two being able to progress. And they don't want to let it stand at that. They want to go the distance. All right, Virgo. That is what I have. I hope this was helpful. And I hope... Let me know one more. Page of Cups. Yeah, so perhaps they have come back already, because this looks at if, not when. No, I'm sorry, this looks at when, not if. So you are probably, this is probably like the beginnings of hope, messages of affection, starting to be aware of your feelings again, or like, oh my gosh, could this work? Do we have a chance? So you two are probably in the beginning stages of opening back up to each other and talking about the relationship. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to. Just saying. All right, Virgo, now I'm reading. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.